Good afternoon. My name is Andrei Yelets, and I'm from Minsk, Belarus. And I'd like to tell you about BIM development in my country. Firstly, I'd like to thank organizers for the invitation for such an exciting, interesting event. So, as you know from my last year presentation, in Belarus we have a state program for BIM implementation for 2012-2015. So the main tasks of it are BIM implementation in engineering, I mean building design, BIM implementation in cost estimates, BIM implementation in civil engineering, I mean construction companies, and staff preparation, retraining, and skill development. So now big state building institutes, design institutes have a work done with pilot projects. But these projects that made using BIM technology unfortunately had no connection with construction companies. These buildings were constructed before the pilot projects started, so constructed using 2D projects. Now in Belarus there are some really good organizations, for building designing that use BIM for building design. You can see some projects, not very big, but there are. Here is a soft used by designers. But we have some problem of inefficient use of software because only a few organizations use teamwork function, almost no coordination between parts of project, and fully we don't have any coordination between project and constructor. Customer and constructor get projects only made in 2D. So as I work in the branch of Belarusian National Technical University, Institute for Professional Improvement and Retraining of Staff in Management and Personal Development, I often have a talk with building designers and builders. Unfortunately, our big problem is that there is absolutely no connection between building designers and construction companies while the project is designing. During construction process or maintenance, there are always some problems arising from poor quality 2D projects. So this year should have been a state pilot project of BIM implementation in construction company. But because of not very good economical situation, it doesn't complete yet. So economical situation, not very good situation, reflected in building companies, so they unfortunately doesn't think about innovation. So I think this image shows it. Unfortunately, innovation has become risky. So this year in our university opened authorized training center Autodesk, and staff preparation is doing in directions. Professional improvement and retraining of staff in basic specialties, Then depth BIM studying, I mean studying some soft professional improvement and retraining of staff on new specialty, computer-aided design and management in construction. And retraining of staff on specialty project management. So here are some standards. Generally, I think we have special standards for studying BIM. And studying is processing not very quickly, but we do it. The new informatization strategy of Ministry of Architecture and Construction until 2022 is developing. So the main goals will be BIM developing and developing of cloud technology. So now, a few days ago, started this internet site bimsupport.by, and I think in a few days you can see there a good news from Belarus about BIM development. Today in Belarus we have a certification system in construction industry for those organizations who want to design projects of the most responsible buildings. There are qualification requirements to have soft and to design projects using BIM technology. So here are qualification requirements and the order of Ministry of Architecture and Construction that say if you want to design big projects, to do big projects, you have to do it with BIM technology. So in conclusion, I want to say that BIM development is clearly very important for the building industry in Belarus. Unfortunately, there is no universal understanding among the organizations of industry. But there is among some groups of it, the most progressive building companies. And I'm convinced that we have a lot to learn from our neighbors and, of course, from more experienced European colleagues. Thank you for attention.